Hey everybody, hope you're having an awesome time with all of the March Madness going on. What a wild ride it's been thus far. Well, we've got another great show for you today, so sit back and enjoy. Let's get started. Sonny, are you eating your balls? All right, good boy. Okay, so the SportX Spring Cup is in full swing, and the battles have been intense in this 64-player tournament to see who will come out on top for the huge prize money and the coveted major tournament cup that is the SportX Spring Cup, which also happens to be an NFT. We'll wait for the second round to get done today, and then we'll have on SportX's own Andrew to give us a special update from Spring Cup headquarters on tomorrow's show. So be sure to tune in tomorrow for all the hot Spring Cup news. All right, are you ready for it? Last week we kicked off the SportX TV 100 DAI head-to-head challenge. What is it? Well, we invite on a guest, and that guest goes head-to-head with us for a chance at 100 DAI. Last week, it was the famous Theo Goodman that tried to take down SportX TV. He did well, but couldn't get the job done because we were just too good with our Lloyd Harris pick. Today's guest is the super well-liked and super SportX famous guy you all know as GlassersPicks. Now, the rules here are simple. GlassersPicks makes a pick, and I make a pick. If Glassers wins and I lose, Glassers gets 100 DAI. Now, I know what you're wondering. Can it be any pick? No, of course not. It has to be a pick where the side taken cannot be heavier favorite than minus 110, meaning you can take any side as long as it's minus 110 or less, or to say it another way, you can make any bet that has an implied probability of winning up to, but not more than 52.38%. Hope we're good now. So let's get over to Glassers and see what he's got. Glassers, take it away.
Hello everyone, I am GlassersPicks, and I'm here to take JSK's money in this SportX TV 100 DAI challenge. My pick of the day is the Michigan Wolverines, -5 at the odds of -105. So there's my pick, JSK. Who do you got today?
What have we got, Glassers? Well, we've got a super sexy pick that isn't going to make life easy for you here. We're all over the Ohio Bobcats as a 5.5-point underdog against Creighton in the second round of the NCAA tournament. Here's why. 1. The first round. Ohio just came into the NCAA tournament and took down the defending champs, and they did it in style too. That game ended up being a lot closer than what it actually was. Bottom line, Ohio was a 6.5-point dog and won by 4, winning out by a margin against the spread of 10.5 points. Pretty impressive. Meanwhile, Creighton had to scratch and claw to beat a UC Santa Barbara team that they should have had a much easier time beating as a 7.5-point favorite. 2, against the spread in the big picture. The point spread is the great equalizer when analyzing games, and when we look at the point spread and how we see teams are performing against the number, it's a big deal. To this point, Ohio is not only 9-1 in their past 10, they also happen to be an even more impressive 9-1 against the spread in their past 10 games. Fire! 3, the NCAA tournament and the spread. Ohio has been very impressive in the tournament against the spread, going 4-0 in its past 4 appearances in the tournament. So this team not only competes, but they compete when it counts. Creighton, on the other hand, not so good. Creighton is 0-4 against the spread in their past 4 tournament games as a favorite. And Creighton is a super shitty 2-12-2 against the spread in their past 16 NCAA tournament games. And 4, Jason Preston. When you watch the NCAA tournament every year, you look for those magical Cinderella stories. Well, Ohio is a Cinderella story, and Jason Preston is at the center of it. This guy wasn't even looked at as a college prospect and had to make it happen himself through a highlight reel video that finally caught the eye of the Ohio Bobcats. Jason has now blown up into a star and is a touted NBA prospect. The man has real poise and plays with great court awareness and amazing cool. Kind of reminds us of Steph Curry and his run with Davidson. So whatever happens, it really would be a sin to be betting against Ohio here. It's just a great story. So there you have it, folks. We're all over the Ohio Bobcats plus 5.5 against Creighton. We think they can even win this thing outright, and we'll be hoping they do, but we'll be happy with a 5.5 point cushion just in case they can't pull out the W but make it a close fight. Of course, we'll also be rooting against GlassersPick so we don't have to pay him out that 100 die. And remember, if you think you've got what it takes to go up against SportX TV in the 100 die head-to-head challenge, just send us an email to sportxjoel@gmail.com and we'll book you on the show. That's all for today's show, people. Godspeed and good luck.